Imagine a highway that pays its own energy bill every time a car rolls by. No, it's not science fiction. It's the next chapter in a 5,000-year story of roads that starts with stones and ends with sunlight. Empires carved the first paths by pounding rock into dirt so goods and armies could move quicker than rumor. Roman engineers topped those paths with layered basalt, inventing the crown-shaped profile that drains rain to this day. Even back then, the road was more than a surface. It was power, control, and connectivity. Fast forward to the 1800s. Scottish engineer John Loudon McAdam swapped stone slabs for compacted gravel, birthing macadam, later dressed with tar. Trains steal the spotlight, but roads quietly explode in length as bicycles and motorcars demand smoother rides. Petroleum-based asphalt finally arrives, turning muddy lanes into blacktop arteries that could handle the Model T's roar. Post-World War II prosperity pours concrete coast to coast. Germany's Autobahn and America's interstate system flatten travel times and supercharge economies. Sensors, cameras, and lane markings follow, giving birth to the first smart features: traffic counters, ramp meters, and reflective paint that glows at night like a million tiny exit signs. In 2010, a small Idaho startup drops a viral video: glass panels with embedded solar cells tough enough for trucks. Critics roll their eyes, but the concept catches fire. Why not harvest sunlight from the world's most abundant real estate? Pavement. France funds Wattway, the Netherlands unveils Solar Road, and China paves a kilometer-long solar expressway in Jinan, all racing to prove tempered glass can grip tires, melt ice, and beam clean power into the grid. Reality hits potholes. Panels crack under heavy loads, output lags behind rooftop arrays, and snowplows are ruthless. Yet each failure teaches. Texture patterns evolve from smooth glass to hexagonal frits that boost traction. Transparent polymers replace brittle silica. Costs drop 70% in a decade, and energy yields creep upward with every iteration. Enter perovskite tandem cells that sip sunlight from angles silicon can't touch, flexible power cables that self-heal, and edge AI modules that watch for wildlife and dispatch warnings in milliseconds. By 2024, prototypes in Japan and Spain top 150 watts per square meter on sunny days, double early pilots, while graphene coatings shrug off sand and scooter brakes alike. Crucially, mass-produced panels now lock together like Lego, slicing installation time to hours, not days. A single kilometer of dual-lane solar road could feed 400 homes, light its own signage, and juice roadside EV chargers without tapping coal. Add real-time data streams, temperature, weight, vibration, and maintenance crews know exactly where a crack begins before it blooms. Cities reduced heat island effects because panels deflect, rather than absorb, infrared. And if future cars beam power back into the road while driving, the loop closes, motion becomes electricity. Governments set bold goals. The EU targets 5% of primary roads solar active by 2035. India pilots smart solar corridors to leapfrog grid bottlenecks. California mandates every new rest stop include an energy-positive roadway segment by 2030. Analysts predict $4 billion in solar paving contracts by 2028. The asphalt status quo feels suddenly antique. We began on dusty footpaths. We may end up gliding over glowing panels that talk to our cars and feed our cities. Solar-powered smart roads aren't just about adding gadgets. They're about rewriting what a road is for. The next time sunlight hits the street, remember, that shine might be charging your future commute. If you loved this ride through time and tech, hit like, share the spark with a friend, and subscribe so you don't miss what we uncover next.